welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Now they're going to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Oh, he's got a chance. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
At the 37, 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Smashes it between the uprights. That slices the lead to 2. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 3rd. Buying some time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. Nope.
Turning it on. up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll try to snap it quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got his man across the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Brings up 4th down.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures. But when you get the sacks and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more predictable situations, that is a...
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got it set up on the outside. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. He leaves it with his back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They go to the draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Under fire. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick release on the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the big fella. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're working that left side. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Robin. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
3rd down coming up.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He got it. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Handoff from the gun. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
I don't think a lot of people here are going to be surprised by that call. 4th and inches at midfield. Just go for it, run the football, and they pick up the first.
Really, what are you going to gain by punting there? Even a perfect punt just gives you a little bit of a yardage edge, and the upside of keeping the ball is tremendous.
Yeah, and even if you don't convert it there, your defense comes on the field, and you're still forcing the offense to have to go 50-something yards or so to try and get points. So I like the call.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Need. There he goes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead is now back down to 9.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the bootleg, looking to fire.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Indiana. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give out of the gun. Turning it on! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt. They give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
On to punt it away.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Rides it and reads it. Keeps it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them. You're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Get on your feet, get loud, Bulldogs fans. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw for it. With the catch, it's McDaniel. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
At the 36. Good enough.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oregon. They take the lead with the 6.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Brings up third down.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Going to the running game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Oh, they block it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up some pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quick release by the QB. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Kansas.
To the air on first down.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Lowers those pads. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Under fire. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Bulldogs in the hurry up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, folks,
turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Sends it back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
First down for the offense.
Back has it. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Sweet cut there. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
Make some noise, get on your feet.
Toss to the outside. And some room to work. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
At the 23-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
and you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.